for 22 years now. Everybody's been wondering why Mike Tyson didn't react at all to Robin Givens when she made those incredible accusations. He wasn't expecting that. He just sat there with a straight face, didn't say anything. Well, today on The View, Barbara Walters did ask him why he didn't defend himself or say anything. Watch what Tyson said.
I don't know. I was a young kid back then, and I got, Shanghai with your guys in there, and I didn't know him. And at that stage of my life, when I felt that I was vulnerable and in danger, I just start thinking, and there's going to be some fireworks in a moment, you know?
So you contained yourself, you controlled yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
But is it true that the next day you threw a chair?
Oh, I raised hell, yeah.
All right, well, Tyson didn't exactly come right out and say, yes, I did assault Robin Givens, but Pat, he didn't deny anything either, should he have?
You know what? I'm going to say something that I'm sure will not be perceived as politically correct. This man, unfortunately, is going to remain the poster boy for domestic violence in perpetuity. People are just not going to let it go. But I'm going to tell you this. I think this man is far more self-reflective than Tiger Woods will ever be. I think this is a man who, without having to come and apologize to us, knows what he may or may not have done wrong in his heart. I think he tries hard to resurrect himself, and I think he's a lot more intelligent than the media portrays him, and I think we need to give him a break.
Well, it did take him a long time to get there, and we're going to see a bit of that in just a moment here, but I agree with you that a lot of this introspection he now shows much greater than so many stars. But yeah, Pat, it did take him a long time to get to that place. In this round 2 interview today with Barbara Walters on The View, Tyson did allude to the fact that Robin Givens became this crusader against domestic violence over the years. Watch what he says.
She had a crusade to look after women, and they picked, I guess, a good guys to pick after. I guess if I assaulted her, I must have really traumatized her a lot. Where 22 years later, she's still a strong advocate for it.
Yeah, he says, if I assaulted her. Midwin, I don't know. Do you think maybe this is his way of saying I did it without saying it? He almost seems confused about the whole issue.
He definitely seems a little bit confused, and I'm not even sure if this is the best forum for him to admit to any sort of wrongdoing. I mean, I understand Pat's comments about him trying to rehabilitate his image and the like. After all, domestic violence is very serious, and we take it seriously today in society. But I just don't know if this is the right forum for him to say yes or no to a violent crime.
Yeah, or if he's even thinking it through that much. And let's not forget, this is a guy, Mike Tyson, once worth hundreds of millions of dollars. He has been through drugs, rape conviction, prison time. Watch what he said, to Pat's point earlier, about where he is now in life.
I learned that tearing a man down is just as much power as building him up. You know, I had to tear myself back down to be the man that I am now. You know, just think about a guy like me with $300 million. I'm a big shot, but I can't stop cheating on my girlfriend and my wife.
Do you have money to...
I'm totally destitute and broke.
Are you?
Yeah, I have no money.
Really?
Yeah, but I have an awesome life, and I have an awesome wife and awesome kids.
Yeah, and I hear that, and I think, wow, here's a guy, he had it all. He was on top of his game, and now he can look back and reflect. He can admit that even though he had it all, he still couldn't be faithful to his wife. He squandered away $300 million. Pat, I am thinking, to your point earlier, a lot of famous cheating men right now could learn a whole lot from Mike Tyson.
Well, I hate to keep drawing back to old poor Tiger, but every time I see Tiger, I see a man who's saying, what can I say that will help me? What can I say that will help me? When you see Mike Tyson, what you see is what you get. This is a man who knows he has demons, who knows he struggled with anger issues. But this is a man with a soul and a brain. I implore everyone to go out and see the documentary that was made a couple of years ago called Tyson. I went to see it. The filmmaker and he took questions at the end, and I was incredibly compelled by this person, and I think people need to really look at him rather than looking at the headlines.
All right, good point.